3, 2, 1, face. Hey, okay, yeah, it works then. Okay, so now thing is, I need to quite possibly move myself into a different place. Heads up, right. I'm gonna make sure that I can move myself away. I think from the. Where can I put myself? Where's a good place to put myself? Just maybe in the middle. That works. Works for now. I might have to move myself around a bit more, but whatever. That's okay. So currently, who is joining with me during this whole endeavor is going to be MischieviousArt. There's also Rhino, and there's Tyrope. And MischieviousArt is the DM. So
yes.
I'm going to, let you start doing your thing.
All right. Good day, good evening, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I think it's about time we got the show on the road.
Yeah.
So a couple things before we begin. The first is that I have only the one monitor, so I'm not actually watching Twitch chat because I've already got enough stuff to juggle. So I won't be seeing anything that you fine folks talk about unless one of the fine folks at this table decides to share it with me.
Okay.
The second is a couple rules things. If you want to drink a potion yourself, that's a bonus action. If you're feeding it to someone else, that's a full action. And if a big rules question does come up, I'm usually going to just solve it in the moment to keep things moving. And since this is a one-shot, that's just how it's going to live.
Okay.
Third, Briar has not seen his character before. Rhino and Tyrope have been able to see theirs since yesterday, but Briar has no idea what he's walking into, so be kind. And I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to remember because here's the thing. I say I'm trying to remember. I've never actually played roll. I've never been on Roll20, the client, as a player. I've always been on Roll20 as a DM. So where is my sheet? Is it under journal?
Yes.
Okay. Briar McFancy Pants. Okay. So, all right.
I mean, you can change your name if you really want to.
I love it. No, this is great. Also, I've got flowers in me hair.
Well, of course, you have to look good while doing this.
Lord, I love this already. Oh, I'm a level 6. Guardian Barbarian.
You're all level 6, because
Okay.
it's fun to have more tools in the arsenal.
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
Oh my god, I love the hair.
I know. It
Yeah,
is
it's pretty-
quite glorious. I'm not going to lie. It's like my favorite thing right now.
So, Briar McFancypants, ruler over some small fiefdom in the middle of nowhere, you and all the other nobles in the area have been having quite this problem with a vandal. They keep coming by, they don't actually steal anything, but they're defacing all of your portraits, and it's a real problem because how else are you supposed to show off your wealth to people and make them jealous? Luckily for you, there's a bright spot in all of this. The vault of your great Uncle Thaddeus. A vault so well designed that no thief has ever been able to remove anything from it. The problem, of course, is that nobody else has been able to either. But there should be enough to pay for restorations down there, and hey, maybe even a few replacement portraits for the enduring time being. Or so you hope. Accompanying you on this fine day are the grand illusionist Tracy Thebs, who has been able to find you this location, pierce through the magic of the veil to find it in the first place, and the dashing rogue Music, able to talk his way into places almost as well as he can lockpick his way in. The door is open. You can see the stairs down. What do you want to do?
I would request, because I am an ancestral guardian barbarian, right? So I would imagine as a barbarian, I would be pretty abrupt to some degree.
Hey, your personality is whatever you want in this.
I feel like that's the personality I want to go for. So I will say, hey, Music. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. I guess Music's going first. I'll be close second. I'll do that. Oh God. Are we just like walking freely right now?
No, you're not. Music needs to make a dexterity saving throw as he takes that first step onto the staircase.
Oh.
Nailed it.
Where'd it go? Oh, there you go.
Yes, you do. your foot barely even touches on the stair as you feel it begin to give, and you yank it back as the stairs transform into a ramp that would have sent you careening down to the end of that hall.
Okay.
Very nice. So I just slide down the now ramped stairs.
Yeah, you can do a controlled slide down to take no damage.
Sounds good.
Is that for everybody though, or we now know?
Oh no,
kinda...
the stairs seem to be stuck as a ramp now.
Oh, okay.
You get the sense that this vault may actually deserve its reputation.
It's just a slide down into who knows where. This is fine. Ooh. Well, we now know where.
The first room you come into is low lit with a few small bluish magic lights on the bottom corners of the room. There's a small pool filled with maybe half an inch of brackish water in the center, right around where music's standing, and a door on the east end of the room.
You say brackish water?
Yeah.
Hmm. And okay, so music is standing in the brackish water.
Apparently, yes.
Okay, so nothing bad is happening to music. Okay.
I mean, his feet are wet. That's sad.
I'm wondering, just because, I don't know, it's here in the middle of the room. This is how I roll. So do I have any vials on me? Like,
sure.
Empty vials. Okay, I'll take an empty vial and I'll take some of the water.
Sure. You have a vial of slightly gross water.
Okay, good. Love it. Love how this is going already. Because you know what comes next, right?
After having jumped down the stairs, I realize my feet are wet, so I'm gonna step away from the brackish water.
Oh, they need me to be louder. Oh, okay. Am I not loud enough for you guys?
Believe it or not, from you.
Wow.
Yeah, you're okay on our end, but apparently in Discord or in the stream, we're really loud compared to you.
Okay.
Also, your face is in front of all the rolls made in chat.
Yeah, I just realized that now. Okay, so that should probably be better, I think, overall. Oh, no. Get that back. Go for that whole thing. That's going to be the problem. There we go. I'll put myself here for now. I'll just keep moving myself around until, just keep myself out of the way. All right,
eventually everyone stops complaining.
All right, so that should probably be better, I think, overall in terms of volume. Please let me know, yes or no. Anybody who's watching?
I mean, we kind of have to talk for them to actually be able to tell that.
Yeah, I've been a bit quiet.
Okay. All right.
Well,
so
go ahead. I've been told to go ahead or asked to go ahead, so I'm gonna keep on going ahead.
Okay.
This looks like a door, so I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay. I need everyone except Tracy to make a Constitution saving throw because that door was trapped.
You didn't check it for traps. All right.
Nailed it.
I don't think I have any macros set up, which is I just noticed.
Yes,
that.
you did nail it.
Constitution.
If you click on your Constitution save, it should auto-roll it.
Yeah.
Where is the Constitution set?
On your
In
character
your character sheet.
Oh, my character sheet. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my bio attributes and abilities. Right. Looking at my
And
character
then...
sheet.
No, all the way at the top left corner, there's saving throws next to your stats. Just click on the Constitution one. On the character sheet tab.
I'm not.
You've got your
seeing
stats on the left.
Yeah.
Then you've got the proficiency bonus and inspiration next to that. Right below that, it says saving throws.
Just click the text.
Oh, so just click here. Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
Ah.
Right. Okay. Very good. I was looking for a button, not an actual thing. Okay. Cool. So what do we have?
Music's overconfidence might be justified as he just sort of holds his breath and leans to the side as gas streams out of the keyhole to cover about the first 10 feet of the room. Briar, unfortunately, gets splattered across the face and chest with a bunch of yellow paint. And additionally takes 5 points of poison damage, reduced to 2 because of your subrace.
Okay, 5 points reduced to 2. Reduced
Because,
2
yes,
or by 2?
Reduced to 2.
2. So I'm at 66.
Correct.
All right.
See, plenty of
Yes.
hit points left.
Oh yeah, I'm still alive. We're good. How's the
Barbarians
hair
are
though?
beefy.
Sorry. Fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm afraid a bit of the paint got on some of your hair.
Oh no. What about the flowers?
The flowers are fine.
Okay, good. That's the most important part.
I can illusion his hair to look fine, right?
Yeah.
Or to look worse. It's up to
Oh
you.
god, why would you do that? Oh. I take the brackish water and I try to use it as a cleaner.
Your hair now smells bad.
Can we illusion that out?
I don't think I can illusion smells.
Oh no.
I hold the
Can't
phone.
create smell or any other sensory effect.
Sorry.
Hold the phone. I might be able to work something out here.
Hold the send message, you mean? Sorry. Can't help it.
Never mind. I was
Anyway.
figuring maybe I could thaumaturgy a small rain cloud over your head to wash it away, but...
Unfortunately, prestidigitation would do what you want, but that's not what you have.
A good strong thaumaturgy, yeah. Blow my hair off along with the paint.
So, for the people in chat who are throwing a fit about me not checking for traps, let it be said that this is the first time I'm playing a rogue, and I think it's the first time I've actually gone, like, taking point in a dungeon like this, so...
Also, music's a bit of a dimwit, so, and it's worked out fine for him so far. I mean, there's no problems.
I find door.
A bit of a dimwit? Oh, that wasn't supposed to be a roll, but that does show you my modifier.
Mine is 2. Also, nice job wasting the nat 20.
Oh wow, so you have like a 6 or 7 wisdom.
7.
Oh god.
I have 7 on wisdom.
Every fruit salad is salsa. I got you.
At any rate, this next hallway. Oh god, Rhino, stop moving. This next hallway curves off to the left, and you can see a series of simple carvings along the wall at around chest height. A door on the left as well, and a few scuff marks on the floor, but as you're taking this in, music just kind of charges forward, and you hear a very slight click.
Oh.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh shit, you failed.
With my
With a
insane
plus
modifier,
7.
too.
Wow, and you failed.
Yeah, a small hatch opens in the ceiling and a net drops down onto you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna end well for you. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of poison damage as you can feel the burning where the strings are starting to slice into your arms.
Oh,
You're also
no.
restrained as it wraps around you.
Quill does say that he guessed music is detecting all the traps in a way.
This is true.
So, finally realizing that there are traps.
3rd time's the charm. Oh wait.
You first sound the charm actually being touched by one for the first time. So I'm entangled by the net, right?
Yep.
Can I
A kind.
untangle myself?
Yes, you can make a strength check to try and get yourself out of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can do it.
No.
I believe. No.
You struggle ineffectually as whatever's coating the net continues to burn at you, and you take 1 more point of poison damage. Is anyone going to help, or are you just going to kind of stand there with your heads cocked and
Well-
go, yeah, he kind of deserves that?
I'm just kind of wondering if there's more traps around, but I guess he got that one. I'll go and I'll assist in removing the net.
Sure,
Actually, is there a
make
knowledge that I can roll? Knowledge. I'm just wondering if the actual net is dangerous to me if I try to touch it.
What do you want that to be?
I wonder if it makes me tell the truth.
Sure, let's say nature, I guess.
Knowledge nature? Okay. I'm pretty sure I can find that somewhere on my sheet. Knowledge nature. There it
Actually,
is.
your choice of nature and history. Oh, yeah. Well, he doesn't seem happy about it, but he's probably just whining.
Okay. Then I will, with all of my might, summon up the strength to remove the net from his body.
Full strength.
Yeah. Either this works or I lose my fingers. Am I just rolling a strength check?
Yep.
Mighty.
Not the save, but easy enough to just deduct 3 from that. Oh yeah, no problem. You grasp the net and it burns your hand slightly,
Ooh.
but wow, 1 reduces to 0. You don't actually take any damage. Your hands just feel a little numb as you tear the strands of the net apart and free the poor hapless rogue.
That's okay.
Perhaps a little caution there, music?
You know what, guys? I don't want to be in front anymore.
I tell you what, I'm gonna move in. I move in for a hug, and I press one ear and then the other to music, so I have music to my ears.
Music is dumbfounded.
Okay, I'll take point. I don't know. This is not. I don't know. There's got to be traps somewhere, but I'll take point. I got a lot of health.
How am I not detecting any of these traps with my passive perception?
Well designed.
I think you have to come to a cross. How's the rule work? You have to go to 5 feet per turn or something like that to make sure that make double sure that you're actually getting like full bonuses or something. I can't remember.
No, not like that.
Okay.
As long as you're moving at standard speed, you do get full passive perception checks. You have to be. It's the thing is, if you're moving slow, that's when you can do stealth checks.
That's the one. Yeah.
In terms of finding traps, Rhino, in general, like your passive perception will help you detect them, but you generally need to make investigation rolls to find them. So, like, say, hey, I check this area for traps.
I'm not going to be checking for traps, but one thing I will do is if I move here, anything happen?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to James T. Kirk roll across to here.
You're fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna have a looky at this door with a check for traps.
Roll investigation.
We are learning.
Best you can tell, it's a door, pretty heavy, made of metal, has a lock. No traps that you can see.
Good luck.
Guys, there's a door here. I'm gonna try and open the door.
You opened, might have to pick the lock. It says that there's a lock, so.
Easy enough. You slide them in a single practice movement. It looks like you don't even have to wiggle with the lock. It just opens, almost like you had the key instead of these.
Ooh, look at you, all fancy. All right, I'll take point again.
The room that opens up, you see 4 empty suits of armor, as well as a couple scattered bits of armor on the floor, and the 4 suits of armor all kind of like turn and look at you.
Oh.
You can see a bunch of dice in their hands in the center of where they're sitting.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You look at them.
They're empty suits of armor.
Yes.
And they have dice.
Yes. And, you know, they're moving.
I peek around the corner.
They look at you. The one nearest the door slowly reaches out to grab a pole arm. Turns the butt end towards you and reaches over and slowly pushes the door shut.
Oh, God. Do I not have any dice? I'm gonna roll dice in the room. Sorry. We can fight after I win. All right. Good. Well, then I move in.
You'll have to open the door back up.
Oh, who shut the door?
The suit of armor
They
used
did.
full arm to close the door.
Oh, come on. All right, then I open the door back up. And then I walk in. Ah! Okay,
Oh, Nelly.
I'll move to here. I'll fight in the doorway. I guess.
They're just sort of staring at you.
Oh, so they're not fighting.
One of them makes a bit of a shooing motion.
Okay, I'm gonna see if they can understand me. I say, do you have an extra bit of dice?
One of them nods slowly.
Is there any room for one more player?
A couple of the ones in the back start pantomiming at each other and like smacking at each other, and eventually one of them nods and like tosses you a few dice.
Okay, cool. All right. Game on. What's the game? What game are we playing?
One of them just gestures at you to roll. So roll 3d6.
All right. Oh. All right. Not the best.
One of the others rolls in response and seems a little cranky to have gotten a significantly lower roll.
Oh.
One of them flips you a silver piece and then makes another shooing motion.
They don't want to play. All right.
They don't want to play.
All right, then fine. I don't have a hat to tip. I wave and shut the door and back out.
All right. You leave them to their game.
Yep. Listen, I'm not going to interrupt. Well, I interrupted a little bit, but I'm not going just to attack people because they're playing some dice. That's not me. Can't do that. Now, if they'd have poked me with a sword, then maybe, but it's all good.
I'm gonna wriggle my way back past Briar here in an attempt to get him to take point again.
All right, I'm taking point.
Briar.
What's that? Did I step into a trap? I probably did, but I was just trying
Yes,
to get
you
ahead.
do.
Oh, God.
Yes, you did. You hear a very small, high-pitched whine, and then as the ceiling yawns open and something comes careening down towards you, I need you and music to both make dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's easy. I got this. My dexterity is really high. It's really not, but it's okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Briar basically just drops into a split the instant he sees this, and as a halfling, that makes your head plenty low enough to dodge this. Music just kind of stands there and watches as this giant log swings down and slams into his stomach.
Epic splits. That's how you avoid damage, ladies and gentlemen. You do the splits. Unless, of course, you can't do the splits, and then in trying to do the splits, you take damage.
Yeah, Rhino, you take another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Oh, Christ almighty.
It's like a log that's 2 feet in diameter that swung down from the ceiling. What do you expect?
Do I get knocked back too, or?
You get knocked prone. So you
Well,
just
I
kind of
get
like, do the tip over backwards thing.
I'm gonna catch my breath and then get up.
You notice that the log's just like basically sitting there. You do hear a very slight ticking noise and can see it very slowly starting to draw back up, but it's gonna take a while to get back into position.
Briar is strong, right? Throw the rogue his work to find the traps. Oh, I just keep pushing you ahead and keep having you check for traps.
No, this is more like, hey, I found a trap. Do you want to see if you can disarm it? Thud.
The thing is, I found this one, and you still took the damage.
And Tracy's standing there, face palming away.
Woo! All right. Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I still have that vial. I toss it at the far wall.
Ting, 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 ting. The around in the corner and comes to a stop on the floor.
Oh, okay. That's about as much detect traps that a barbarian is gonna do. All right, I'm gonna move up to the corner. Right there.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh God. My checking for traps. This is what I tried to do. Obviously I'm gonna pass because reasons.
Yeah, you do, actually.
Ooh.
You feel the floor beginning to shift beneath you and then nimbly hop forward a step. And, as you see a pit with a bit of a ramp in it open, hold open for a couple seconds, then slam shut, and you can hear a noise that sounds almost like it's being barred.
Oh, so it's okay. It's safe probably now. It's safe to stand on. I would assume.
I'm gonna try and jump over it just in case.
Easy enough. Now that you've seen where it is, you can. Like, it fills most of that, 5x5 area, but it's in a corner. It's quite easy to step over now that you know it's.
Okay. I just realized I lost my little bottle, didn't I? Because I didn't pick it up before I.
We'll say you had another.
Oh, okay. I have another bottle. I'm gonna step right here.
You're fine.
Awesome. I take the bottle and I skip it down the stairs.
Ding, 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 ding. It makes it to the bottom, but based on the noises as it was going, you get the sense that it might be a little bit cracked by now.
Aw, so it's probably not gonna. It won't successfully hold liquids for too long. I can't store something specifically expensive in it. I'm thinking the rogue should go first.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner and just scan the room for any more traps.
Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah. Hey, there we go.
Seems safe.
I love how ambiguous that was. Seems safe.
It seems
What's
safe.
so fun if you don't induce paranoia in your players?
God. Okay. This is so good. All right.
I think Tracy should go ahead.
I mean, if you want me to, I guess I could go first.
And send Tracy forward as the tracer, and then we follow. I like it.
My everything's sore. I don't want to be in front anymore.
How many health potions do I have? I guess it's in my sheet, maybe.
You have 2 standard health potions and 1 greater healing potion.
Okay, standard health potion. Honestly, I could administer 1 standard health potion to music. I think that's probably fine. You probably need it. You just took a ton of damage. What's the roll on that?
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take it.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shove you down the stairs. No.
Thud.
No. Well, okay.
I mean, so Briar, make an athletics check. Rhino, your choice between athletics and acrobatics to not get shoved down the stairs.
Athletics check. But. Oh.
Yeah, no, you basically just grab him by the scruff of his neck and hurl him.
You're fine. Skip.
Ah!
I just gave you a potion. You should be fine.
I mean, it hurts a little, not in the sense that, actual ow, but there's probably gonna be a bruise on your shoulder blade for the next few days.
Maybe a little ego or something, I don't know. Alright, it seems safe. I'm gonna follow up.
As you walk down, when your foot comes down on the 4th step,
what?
he doesn't down the stairs. He didn't hit all of them.
Oh no! I thought for sure this was a smart idea.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh lord!
Oh, thank God for throwing me down the stairs.
Wisdom. All right.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You feel something trying to seep into your legs, but you kind of just shake it off and go, bit of numbness, I guess. Keep walking.
Wow, I wonder what that was. Cherokee guy, thank you for them bits, man, and also to Super E Marie for them 5 doubloons, and thank you for the well wishes and happy birthdays, people. You guys are all awesome.
Music. You can see another short staircase in front of you and another door. This one's quite plain.
Is that last Tyrope we triggered, was that visual? As in, could I see that he was affected, or not affected by something?
Make a perception check.
Ooh. Oh man!
Traps? What are traps? The stairs were fine.
It was just my sciatica.
Guys, I want to go home.
Listen, there's gotta be some treasure here. So, go check that door out. Do it.
No, I'm gonna check the stairs in front of me out first.
That makes sense.
An investigation check.
I see stairs.
A new subscriber
Everything's a
arrives.
trap here.
It
Everything.
fills
Nothing
you
is
with
safe. You want to go home.
Ah! Oh, he's filled with existential dread. Okay, I'll move forward again. Oh, you
I already moved forward.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I mean,
I didn't
Briar
say
can kind
anything,
of just
so-
like, as a halfling, Briar can just kind of like occupy your space as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna check
Okay.
the door for traps too.
They can make an investigation check. I mean, it's a door. You know, it's wooden. There's a small keyhole. There's a knob. Door frame seems solid.
Splash, thank you. Oh, man. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I probably need to roll that wisdom save, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
How about
actually, you do. Yeah, you're fine.
19, okay, good.
Alistair would like to point out that he's dying and nearly falling out of his chair laughing.
Yep. Alistair is having a
Excellent.
fun time, apparently.
Well,
That's what I like to hear.
having mild trauma at this point and possibly PTSD, I'm gonna crawl back over here and kind of push Briar into the door.
Alright, I attempt to kick open the door. I figure I can
The
shatter
door
the
eats your
mechanism.
leg. The door is a mimic.
The door is a mimic?
The door is a mimic.
Oh. Okay.
Your leg is now in its mouth.
I will try.
You take 4 poison damage as well, basically you rear back, kick the door in, slam your foot forward. Most of the door remains in place. It just sort of bows back and squishes backwards where your foot impacts, and teeth kind of sink into your thigh as it goes.
All right. Well, that's that. I mean, there have been worse first dates. I will then try to, I don't know, hack at it, I guess. A mimic door from first mission. Oh god.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no. Okay. Battle stations.
Make sure you click your token before you do, so you could add it to the tracker.
Oh right, that's right. You can just like right click, or is it right
I
click?
like that I'm still called Rhino's rogue internally.
Apparently you are.
No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Oh no, that's not right. Okay.
And then Briar expired, and it was sad.
How do I add my initiative? I forget.
So, click your token to select it,
Yep.
then go to your character sheet and click on initiative. It should be right near your armor class in the top center.
Oh, there. Okay. This interface for Roll20 has changed a lot since the last I played.
Scripted character sheets are amazing.
Yup.
Roll 20, believe. Hang on, I need to add a few more things to the initiative order because some of the stuff I pre-rolled disappeared because Roll 20 is the smartest.
Oops. I mean, I don't know. Seems like we have a mimic and 4 evils. We don't need more evils.
I think those are more of those suits of armor.
Look, I can tell them. Can I tell them that I didn't tell on the? Wait, hold on. I'll be telling on them then. was gonna say, I'm not gonna tell them the dice game that they were playing in the other room. Wait!
I'll tell them buddies are playing a dice game and they should get in on it.
Yeah, I could say that. I could say
Actually, I can do that too.
Like, don't be mad at me, but they didn't invite you to their dice game.
They also rolled like garbage.
I have an 8 initiative, so apparently I'm going after you two.
Yes, and the enemy goes.
Okay, so now that the mimic has clamped down on your leg, the top bit of the door kind of peels away, and you can see into a little bit, well, music. No, actually, Tracy's high enough up thanks to the stairs that she can see as well. You can see a little bit into the next room where there's quite an impressive array of statues all along both sides, as well as 4 suits of armor, looking similar to some of the ones that you saw playing whatever that dice game was, who all kind of turn their heads to look at you.
Oh. What initiative? I have to wait for my initiative, right, to persuade, I guess.
Yep.
I was just gonna say something stupid like, a little help here?
I mean, talking is a free action, so you can do that.
Yeah, okay, I just yell out, a little help here? This thing's got my leg.
One of
Hey guys, your... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey guys, your door's being mean to us.
It's a mean door. It's got teeth.
One of the suits of armor moves up behind it and sort of braces itself behind the mimic. Tracy, you're... Oh, wait, nope, that would be Rhino who's up. You've got better dexterity.
Yeah, my dex is 14. I think he beats me.
Yeah. I mean, you can do dex tiebreaker on initiative. We can also just say you're on the same initiative. You two can choose what order you go in.
I'm okay with you going first.
Oh. Somebody get this thing off my leg. Cassarinder, thank you for them doubloons.
When you said bracing against the door, like, is he trying to keep the mimic door closed, so to speak?
No, it looks like it's getting ready for something to come at it. It's not actually touching the door.
It's just preparing.
Oh, I honestly have no idea what to do.
Get this mimic off my leg.
Oh wait, I can get on the same tile as him, can't I?
It's more that he can pass through your space. You can't pass through his as easily. I will point out you have daggers. They are throwing weapons.
Sure, it's at the mimic.
Sure.
Throwing daggers.
The mimic is currently engaged with one of your friends, so you do get sneak attack.
So that's that one.
Yep.
Plus 3d6.
No, unfortunately for you, wow, that was a shit roll. You're trying not to hit Briar, and with the way the mimics peel back from the door, it's a little hard. So you throw the dagger, and it just kind of whizzes through the open bit of the doorway and clatters along the ground behind it.
I thought for sure you was about to say that. Ah, it's stuck in Briar's shoulder. All right. Well, I guess that's your turn. And then we got...
Yep, that's me done.
Tyrope.
So is this a wooden door that turned into a mimic?
Yeah, he's mimic.
Okay, so you see Tracy take a diamond from her chest pocket, and she spins it. It turns red, and then a small beam of light exits and goes straight into the mimic.
Ooh.
Alright.
Magical
Ooh,
trickiness.
dang.
Hey.
Yeah, the small bead of light goes streaking into the mimic, right past Briar's leg, like deep into the mouth, which makes you a little bit nervous. But as the detonation lights up the mouth from inside, somehow your leg is unscathed, but just kind of and you can hear the mimic cough a little bit at this.
You may want to get that leg out of the door.
Yeah, I think so. It was a poor idea to try to kick open a mimic.
To
right.
be fair. So, it's your turn. Your leg's stuck in a mimic.
Yeah, okay. I'm wondering, does that count as a grapple at all, or is that...
Yes, you count as being grappled by the creature, so you can either take your action to break free, or you can just smack it with your battle axe.
I wonder. I think, okay. In real
Also,
life, would I
wait.
try to wrench my leg free first, or would I beat something into oblivion and then take my leg back? I would probably beat something into oblivion first. Alright.
Would you like to rage?
What's that?
Would you like to rage, oh barbarian?
Ooh, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna rage.
You won't rage.
So rage does what? I can click the rage? No, I don't have to click the rage.
Rage gives you advantage on strength-based stuff, at resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, and a bit of bonus damage when you make melee attacks.
As long as I'm not still raging when all the enemies are dead and I rage against my people. Does that still count?
Well, that's a different kind of rage.
Okay.
But anyway, your rage lasts either for 1 minute or until you drop it, or you go a full round without dealing or taking damage.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to
Attacking something.
bury
Taking
my
damage.
two-handed battle axe into its tooth. One of its teeth. I'm gonna
Sure.
cleave it.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit. So you can click on the battle axe +1 that you can see in the chat
Mm-hmm.
to roll damage.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Your battle axe slams in and quickly screeches to a halt in the slightly spongy material as your battle axe is now stuck to the mimic.
Good. I have other axes.
Yes, you do.
This is fine. I am leader McFancy Pants, and my two-handed axe is stuck in a mimic, and so is my leg. Everything is bad.
Would you like to smack it with one of your other axes?
Oh, do I still have another move? Oh.
As a barbarian, you have extra attack.
Oh, do I?
So when you take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks instead of just 1.
So, okay, so I'd have to, but I'd have to leave my two-handed axe behind. Because it's stuck in...
I mean, you only need to take 1 hand off of it.
Oh, that's true. Okay, then I'll battle axe +1. Regular battle axe.
Nope. So that is the one-handed hit with the battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
So that battle axe is still stuck. You'd have to use one of your hand axes.
Oh, I have a battle axe +1 two-handed and a battle axe +1? Or is that not?
Yeah, that's using it with one hand or two hand. It's the same weapon, just different roll.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, so wrong one. All right. So instead, it'll be, I guess, hand axe. All right, hand axe. Oh, fireworks. What's that? Oh, that seems like fun. Also, it's wood, is it not?
I mean, mimics don't necessarily behave like the material that they've transformed into. Like, just because it looks like wood doesn't necessarily mean it's weak to fire.
Okay. Then I will just hit it with a hand
that.
axe. Bam. Take that.
Bam!
Hey.
Your hand axe, despite being a weapon of distinctly less heft and not in your family for as long, manages to bite in quite a bit deeper. The mimic seems cranky at this.
Okay. This is fine. So I got one hand on a two-hander. One. Go ahead.
It's also starting to look a little bit rough. Like it's swaying a bit, and you can feel a bit of extra slobber building up around your leg.
Oh, okay. Ew, slobber. Okay. Well, I should set fire next time to, like, burn off the slobber.
The next armor is also going to move up, as are the other 2.
Cranky Mimic just wanted to hang out and enjoy the breeze. Not
The
anymore.
mimic's going to keep gnawing on your leg.
Aww. How bad is that going to hurt?
We're about to find out.
Or maybe he'll miss.
Did I say gnawing? I meant gumming, because it's just sort of like using your leg like a stress chew toy at the moment and not actually doing any further damage.
Its own tongue got in the way. More of a licking
Kinda,
motion than a
yeah.
chewing motion. That's okay. Still gross, but that's okay.
Sure, let's make things interesting. That first armor that moved up seems to be getting a little agitated, and is actually going to sink its hands into the mimic and kind of, like, yank it backward to try and drag both of you into the room.
What? Okay. Is that a...
And fails, because the dice are cruel and capricious gods, so now that armor just has both of its hands stuck to the mimic and is kind of just, like, tugging at it. It's a bit of a tug of war between you and the armor over the mimic.
Okay. This is okay.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Well, seeing the ongoing tug of war, I'm obviously gonna try and pull Briar out of the mimic's mouth.
Sure.
Well, that would work.
No, that's the wrong one, but
That will
It's
not
the
work.
wrong one, but nope.
the difference is moot.
You kind of, like, set your hands on the shoulder, but then, like, when you're pulling, the hands kind of skid off, and you grab his collar and accidentally choke him a little bit. That could have gone better.
Mm-hmm. Bartleby Badger, I see you. And Hargan the Perfectionist, hello and welcome. Ooh, and Bamboozler. Hello.
So, unless you'd like to move or do something with your bonus action, is Tracy's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, music, I have an idea. Keep hold of Briar.
Our illustrious
And I
champion
cast Gust on the
returns.
mimic to make it
Welcome
move away from
home.
me.
What was your plan there, Tyrope? Sorry.
To
Okay.
move the mimic away while he holds you.
You cast Gust. It does piss all, because it's a cantrip, and it can't move stuff that's heavier than 5 pounds. Oh, wait, no.
It can move a
Dang.
creature.
Yeah,
to
it
medium.
can, actually.
But the
what's
creature
your
is
save
attached to
DC?
the door.
No, the mimic is the door. There isn't actually a door.
Oh,
So it is pushed up to 5 feet away from
No,
me
it's
if it
not.
fails.
That's a
Ladder
16
arrives.
plus stuff.
It fills you with determination.
Well, I tried.
It was definitely a valiant effort.
The gust of wind does make your hair look awesome, though.
A
Oh,
resplendent
yes, you look
offering.
fabulous.
with soft and bouncy hair.
There's 1 second now before we go too much further. I have to do 2 things. One of them being bring down the volume, I think, for the alert. Just because sometimes things go through, but then you guys don't get hurt as easily. So if I was to quickly figure out how to do that, there's got to be a button for it. Nothing? There's nothing? Title message. Supposed to be just... Oh, global settings. No. There's no way to turn down the widget. I thought there would be.
That would be convenient. That's not allowed.
I don't know.
I think there is, but it's hidden somewhere inconvenient.
Um...
Trying to recall it off the top of my head.
It wouldn't be filters. No, it wouldn't be filters.
I think it's under properties and then the audio tab of the widget.
Well, what was that? Sorry? Under the audio
I think
tab?
it's under properties and then the audio tab.
Did I not see an audio tab? Where's that at? Settings, test widgets. I see that. Add alert. No. I don't have an audio tab. Oh, you mean per widget? Or per...
Yes. I think so.
Alert settings. No. Animation. Title message.
Okay, so it's under the alert box.
Yeah.
Then you select the widget, and then it's under media, and there's a volume slider at the bottom. That's what it was.
Oh, there. Okay, very good. Oh, I see. Okay, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go 30. I'm drop it basically by half. That should be a lot better. At least in that way, when you guys are talking, and awesome things happen, like, you know, the tips and the bits, they come in, I'll be able to hear, and so will everybody else. Because it's important that everybody gets heard. At least it is.
Everybody gets hurt, you mean, in this dungeon?
Yeah, well, right now, I'm just being slobbered on. That's okay.
I mean, you have the chance to do something about that slobber if you'd like.
There we go.
It is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, well, excellent. I'm going to go back to here, and yes, let's do this. Oh, and by the way, thank you very much, Devacha, for the 61.14 doubloons and the happy birthday wishes. Ha! And Devacha also subscribed, too. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Dram. I see you. Thanks. All right, so it's my turn. I am going to do a thing. I'm going to smack it again. Although you said my axe is still, my two-handed axe is buried in it, so I'm going to have to hand axe it.
Yep, luckily you have more hand axes.
All right. Let's do it. Without... That's...
You're not quite sure how you managed to miss something that's attached to your leg, but you do it.
Just sort of gets deflected off of a hard bit. I'm panicking a bit, maybe. Do I get to swing again?
Hey, maybe this hand axe bounced off the hand axe that's already stuck in it.
Do I have another hand axe?
I mean, this one missed, so it's not stuck.
Okay, good.
That hits.
There we go. So that's gonna be how much damage? Oh, well, 6. All right.
Hand axe number 2 is now stuck in the mimic. It has hand axe bunny ears.
I'll just keep slamming everything I have into it. All right, so I guess it's the armor.
What? Yeah, the armor's now up. It's going to try and do the same thing its friends did, so, everyone stuck to Mimic! Mimic have party and many friends.
So just to paint the scene here, we've got a halfling with his leg stuck in a door-shaped mimic.
Yep.
There's 2 sets of armor yanking on the other side of the mimic, and there's a tiefling trying to yank the halfling out the mimic's mouth.
Exactly.
This is a picture of panic. That's what this is.
I imagine there's quite a bit of shouting from at least one of you.
I will say that this mimic is probably the best door ever. Because, you know, or maybe it's a wall, more than a door. Nobody's getting in or out.
It's burgle-proof, if nothing else.
This time the mimic is a bit more effective at biting you. It's not... It doesn't appreciate the headgear that you've given it. So it's going to kind of, like, gnaw its way up your leg a little.
I'm making it look pretty. How much damage?
Maybe it doesn't want to look pretty. It's not its style. Helps when I grab the right die for a thing. So that would have been 10 piercing damage, but you're currently raging, so you only take 5.
Ooh.
And then you also take 1 acid damage from its spit.
So 6 total, so I'm at 56. Okay.
Correct.
Alright. That's not so bad. Yet.
I just realized that my initiative should be way higher, I think. Or, well, not way higher.
Did you do, like, a flat roll or something?
Yeah, I forgot to... No, I forgot
No,
to add the rakish audacity. My charisma
That's all...
modifiers.
Is
it?
I thought I already put that in.
Oh, maybe it
No,
is. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's already incorporated, but thank you for checking.
Okay.
And
Excuse
I need to check this.
What's gonna happen next? After the mimic, it's gonna be that guy, but he's immobilized. He's just got his hands on the mimic.
So the mimic's actually going to try and back up a little bit.
Oh.
And drag you into the room with it. So, if you would like to prevent this, you can make a athletics check with advantage, because music is technically aiding you.
So I get a +2?
No, you basically get the better result of the 2. But
Oh,
yeah,
so...
the mimic's trying to pull back, but you just kind of like dig in where you are, and you're well enough braced that it can't go anywhere. The mimic whines.
No.
Stuck armor number 1 is going to try and drag things again. Ooh, that's going to be tougher. So I'm going to need you to make a flat athletics check this time. So just roll athletics again.
Okay.
Ooh, that might actually be good enough.
The tug of war between my leg and this mimic with hand axe bunny ears.
I kind of feel like the mimic slash your leg is the robe, given that the armors are also pulling on the mimic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is at this point. But yeah, no, the armor actually wins this
Does
tug
it?
of war. So.
Oh no. So there's a chain of. Oh god.
I mean, if you'd like music, you can let go and not get dragged like that. But the rest of you get yanked into the room.
No, I keep holding on.
Okay. It's now your turn.
Don't go into
I will
the
know
room.
that the mimic is starting to look pretty cranky and a bit worn out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw another dagger at the mimic.
Sure.
Lodge it in its gum
Ooh,
lines.
yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice.
Oh crap! What was the thing you need to hit to have your damage show underneath again?
Click the text for dagger. In chat.
Yeah, but there's a way.
And then
Oh.
because Briar is I'm not sure that engaged is a strong enough word for what he's doing with the mimic, but you do get sneak attack damage, so you also can roll 3d6.
Ooh. We're doing interpretive dance.
Very nice.
Is that 10 damage?
Yep.
Oh
Wow.
shit, that's just enough. As your dagger sinks into the mimic, it makes a sad little, and like pops one of its eyes. It makes a sad little burbling noise and starts to like just sort of dissolve into a puddle on the ground, and everything that was stuck into it sort of is now free and or clatters to the ground.
Well, now I feel bad.
On my turn, I have
Do
an
you
idea.
though?
So I see the 4 suits of armor. Can I just yell at them, "Hey guys, your colleagues are playing dice without you"?
Sure.
Yeah, do that.
Well, that's what I do. Guys, they're playing dice without you. That's mean. You should go join them.
Roll persuasion.
Ah.
No.
Alright. Okay, Tracy, you're up.
Can I gather? I was about to say facial expression. Can I gather from the demeanor of the armors whether or not they are at all interested in the dice game?
Sure. We'll say this is your bonus action. Roll insight with disadvantage because you know their arm.
Okay.
It's the second time today.
Wah, 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 wah. You have
That is
no
brutal.
idea.
Okay.
You're not used to reading things that don't have facial expressions.
Plan B, disco show.
Ooh. Create a twisting pattern of colors that
Up
weaves through the air.
right there.
What does it
Hang
do?
on a sec.
Oh, charmed. Ooh. Charmed is always one of those
You
things.
can go ahead and just draw a square on the map where you're dumping it.
It's 30 feet in size right now.
Yeah, so you can get a lot of the room.
Wow.
That's just the size I'm still moving it.
Oh, okay.
But if you can see it. So yeah, as long as you can see this room, a lot of them.
Each creature in the area has to make the wisdom save.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everyone who's outside it is
So
safe.
yeah, there.
The disco light show begins in the room. one of the armors sort of starts swaying back and forth to the beat that the lights are following, but doesn't seem to have any effect.
In case chat is curious, that's a DC 15 roll.
Yes, it's also a charm effect.
Yeah. And?
So no effect.
Can't charm them. They're uncharmable. However, I'd imagine they're beat-upable.
Oh yeah, and hey, your weapons are free. You can scoop them off the ground.
All right. What part of my action does that take?
I'll let you just do it for free.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I scoop up all my gear. Actually, no, before I do that, but as I'm going down to scoop up all my gear, because this happened within the last, 6 seconds, as the mimic starts to do its, like, burbly, gurgly dying thing, I mimic it by burbling and gurgling down to breach my weapons.
Stop making me feel bad for the bloody mimic.
I'm having a good time. I'm raging. Can I, smack the... Which one is that? The one just to the right of the mimic. Can I just, like, stand right here and smack him?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna swing with my mighty two-handed axe of mightiness.
Whabam!
Take it. Hey, that's not bad.
And that's a +2 because you're raging.
Ooh, so 14.
Which I have been forgetting to add, but it wouldn't have made a difference in when the mimic died.
I don't think so.
So, yeah, one of its arms actually, like, falls off and clatters to the ground, and it just, with its remaining arm, it just sort of makes a, what the hell, man, gesture.
Okay.
You do have a second attack.
Oh, well, I'll take off his other arm. Let's do it.
Nope.
Not happening? Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah, no, the armor just kind of, like, bats the battle axe away as you try and swing forward.
Okay. Well, things are about to get sticky for me. Pretty terrifying. Not
Though
gonna
they
lie.
had been sticky for a while.
I was gonna say, they're significantly less sticky now. Although, actually, the mimic spit is drying on your leg. It's not very pleasant.
I should have saved that brackish water for now.
So, the armor whose arm you just lopped off is going to grab its arm and attempt to beat you in the face with it.
Not the face!
The first one comes slamming down on the crown of your head, but the second attempted strike goes wide as you duck, because this time you actually see it coming.
I learned from the first one. How much damage?
You know, it really helps when I remember to minimize the sheets instead of closing them, because that would be smart.
Wicked smart.
Yeah, if
that
you
would
double-
be 8 bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
reduced to 4 because you're raging.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so I'm down to 52. Guys, I'm running out of health.
No, you're not.
You could just shove a bottle into my hair. Heal me.
Its friends are going to show up and both start attempting to punch.
It's funny how they're both gonna miss.
Well, 3 of those punches are going to miss because, they keep trying to punch at chest height for, a human, and you're short.
Keeps returning an error. What?
Yeah. Keeps trying again, hasn't quite hit the point of segfaulting. This one's only going to be 4 bludgeoning damage reduced to 2.
Oh, okay. I'm down to 50. Woo! Okay.
Error, height out of range.
The one in the back can't reach. Actually, no, the one in the back is going to grab the distended arm from its friend. They are going to struggle over it, successfully takes it, and is just going to throw it at Music's head, because Music is easier to hit right now.
Wow.
Can I try and dodge that somehow?
Somebody hates music.
It's a standard attack, but you do manage to just kind of, like, lean to the side nonchalantly a couple inches, and the arm goes sailing past, clattering to the ground at Tracy's feet.
Tiro, hello and welcome. RJ, I see you splash. As well as Dorad.
The arm hapless one now turns and makes a what the hell gesture at the one who just hurled it.
They're all not in agreement of what's happening right now.
Music,
Wait,
you're up.
Was it the arm that was thrown at me that moved? That made the what the hell?
Sure.
The detached arm on the ground. Now, I'm considering if Thunderwave is a good idea at this point, but
I mean, it'll hit Briar, but you can certainly do it.
yeah, so maybe not.
I am raging,
I mean,
so
he
you never
got
know.
hit by a trap earlier. Are you really okay with this? Don't you want revenge?
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't
Is
know.
it a cone or radius?
Do you really want to, like, you know, I am raging, just so you know. You never know what happens when people rage.
Let's see. So that's a 15-foot cube centered on me.
Mm-hmm.
Originating from me, a 15-foot cube originating. So I presume there's a direction to it?
All of them.
Well, I'm mostly thinking not hitting Tracy behind me, but...
Oh, yeah, no. You can hit not Tracy very easily.
Can I stack anything on there?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, here we go. Thunderwave. Cast
Oh.
at what level? Shit.
It's just gonna cast however it's currently listed. I've adjusted the damage numbers on your thing for
Doesn't
it.
No, I get an input value cast at what level? Like I get a prompt.
1.
Isn't that also
You can-
moving me, like, probably 5 feet into, like, their
If you
direction?
fail, sure, so make that con save.
Alright. Con save coming up.
Okay, 4 of you succeed, 1 of the armors fails.
So they only take half damage instead.
And how far back does it get knocked?
10 feet. Go away!
So that one takes 13 damage, everyone else takes 6 damage and manages to resist the movement. As Music kind of like raises his rapier and his foot and slams them both down at the same time. You feel a wave of force kind of hit your back, Briar, as this happens.
There's a bit of a whiffing,
Hurts a bit.
and now I'm a little bit miffed. Alright. So, who is it now?
Tracy.
You got this.
Well,
We'll
given
go.
that they don't like my light show, I'm severely disappointed. I'm gonna shoot the one that got moved in the
Alright.
face.
It just sort of gets lodged right in the eye hole. Like, talk about an unlucky way to miss. It just sort of like yanks the bolt out and throws it on the floor like a toddler.
I take it these suits of armor are... They're probably 2 or 3 year old suits of armor.
You have no... I mean, they've probably been down here for a while, given that it's your many times great Uncle Thaddeus's vault.
Oh, okay, I see.
But it is your turn if you would like to smack a dummy.
Alright, I'm gonna smack a dummy. Probably continue smacking the one that I already smacked.
Do it.
Until it stops moving. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And I'll just go ahead and roll them both.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it that way.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
Okay. So, smack number 1.
Alright, smack number 1 crumples the armor into a pile.
Ooh.
So smack number 2 can be directed at yellow or blue as you...
I will smack it into blue, I guess. Dabba dee, dabba die.
Woo! Rough hit.
14 points of damage.
You claim another arm for your collection.
This is wonderful. I am raging and I'm seeing my foes being dismembered. This is what we want to have happen.
As its friends did, so too shall it. You were getting smacked with a dismembered arm.
No.
But the arm's been thrown. Are they gonna?
No,
yank
no,
off-
no, he took off Blue's arm. Blue is now
Oh,
smacking.
right.
Or trying to, and still trying to aim for what would have been chest height on a tall person.
Yep.
Blue isn't quite with the program.
Keep missing my head. That's fine.
Yellow is... You managed to duck one of Yellow's strikes, but the second one catches you right in the nose.
Ow.
And, yeah, ow. But hey, you're still raging, so you only end up taking 2 bludgeoning damage again.
So 42. I'm down to 42.
Green is going to move up, grab the helmet of its former counterpart, and throw it at your head. Yeah, that hits. And you take an additional 2 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
As it kind of like bounces off and knocks music in the shin before coming to settle on the stairs.
It's just throwing arms now.
Throwing arms, throwing heads, throwing all the things. Music, you're up.
Yeah, I've got one more dagger, so...
I will note that, like, if you want to move into the corner, you can do that. You will get an attack of opportunity from Yellow, but
like
that is...
that corner or
Yep.
this corner?
Yeah, the corner that Red was formerly in. You can keep moving past that, but you'll start to get more attacks of opportunity at that point. Just for if you want to get into melee.
That's only
Yeah,
one opportunity.
Yep, you can do that. Yellow will get to a chance to smack you, but only Yellow.
Okay.
Alright.
Yellow takes a swing.
Yellow whiffs miserably. These guys cannot roll good to save their lives. Unlives, however you want to call it. You can stab a thing. Would you like to stab a thing?
I think I would like to stab a thing.
Which thing would you like to stab?
Okay, so I can't really tell. Blue is still alive, right?
Blue is still alive. Red's the only one that's stabbed.
Okay, and Blue is occupied with Briar.
Yes. You have an ally. You
Actually-
also have advantage on this attack because you are flanking.
Le flanc.
Hell yeah.
Bonk.
Start stabbing with the rapier.
Stab.
Um.
Yay, advantage.
Yes.
You also roll 3d6 for sneak attack.
Ooh.
Actually, don't even bother to roll. You can't possibly not kill this thing.
He still rolled a 1-2-2, which is deplorable, but yay!
It was
Shush.
enough. It only had 3 more HP above what you'd done.
I guess it's safe to say is, you know, the music is
don't
gonna
die,
get
Shin.
you. The music is gonna get you.
If you want to, you can make a offhand attack with a dagger. To do that, that would just be a flat dexterity roll, since offhand
Sure.
attacks you don't get to add your proficiency bonus. I don't
Of
think.
course I would like to.
I'm probably remembering that wrong. Nope, you whiff.
That sounds about right.
You kind of make like a not half-hearted, but only half-focused swipe out at Yellow with a dagger in your other hand, and you fall a few inches short.
Ooh.
Tracy.
I wonder how many rounds do I have rage left?
You've got like 6 rounds of rage left.
Okay.
It lasts for a minute, which is 10 rounds.
I'll spend my last 2-3 rounds probably beating on the dead corpses.
At any rate, Tracy, what you gonna do?
Tracy points at the. I won't miss you next time, and then use the rest of her action to reload the crossbow.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes indeed. McFancy Pants.
All right. I
Pants.
will swingeth my axe once again. Unerringly.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, that thing's gonna be in pain.
Ooh. All right. 1, 2.
Yep. Yeah, it's not an axe so much as a hammer, as you just like whack-a-mole this thing twice and turn it into a dented, crumpled pile of metal on the floor.
Oh, lovely. That one's done for. We don't have to worry about that one anymore.
Very, very done for.
He is facing the music.
Yeah. This is true. You got the green guys facing the music for sure.
You can still move if you want to.
Yeah, you know what? I will move here. Actually, he's probably gonna get a swing at me, won't he?
No, you never left his reach, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, cool. And then that's where I'll be.
Which of you is it gonna smack? Actually, it's gonna throw one punch at each of you. Sure, why not? It's got 2 fists. It kind of slams both its fists out at chest height, so once again, you get missed, Briar. But music catches a gauntlet straight to the sternum.
Ooh. Don't you wish you were
oh,
short
like
like
that.
me?
Can he dodge that, given that it's... I can see the
Yes,
guy?
you can use evasion. No, evasion, uncanny dodge, whichever. I believe you have both of those now.
I don't see evasion in the list, but I do have uncanny dodge, which lets me half...
Right. Yep, you can absolutely have the damage from that. So you kind of move with the blow, absorbing part of it. Though you're still going to have a hell of a bruise there for a while. You end up taking 4 bludgeoning damage after reduction.
It's just a little bruise. First it's red, then purple, then orange and yellow.
Bum.
Use your turn now.
I'm gonna stab him with the rapier again.
Stabbity-doo.
And given that
Ooh.
there's another
Oh, yeah.
enemy within 5 feet, I can do
Yep.
the 3d6 on top of that.
Yeah, like you've got advantage from like you've got sneak attack from like 3 sources.
Oh!
Woo!
Oh, wow. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
so
up for the
you come
1-2-2.
You jam your rapier down the back of the gorget behind the helmet, and then just like pull it out and flip the helmet up, and so it sails over your head and clatters to the ground behind you with a flourish.
Wow. Is it dead? Or is
Oh
just...
yeah, it is very dead. It just kind of the remaining body kind of like stands there for a moment, you know, in the style of all those anime characters who don't know that they've been killed yet, before
right.
slumping slowly to the ground.
Okay. I kick it over and I stomp on it. Stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp until my rage is gone.
Oh yes, you can absolutely do that. It looks a bit like a crushed car.
Alright.
Why wouldn't you just go play dice with your friends?
I know. I want to go back and play dice with his friends.
I'm gonna use a healing potion, actually.
Go for it.
I have 1 more healing potion. I'm not really that bad off
You
yet.
have 1 standard and 1 greater remaining, I believe.
I suppose I could use the greater right now. I've taken enough damage. Yeah. What's the roll for that?
That would be 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Now, could I pretend that I misheard you and just like add 44 plus 4?
Har.
Okay. Bye. Fitting. All right.
Nice.
So 15 is that 57?
As you all take a breather in this room now that the armor is gone, you take a moment to admire the statues. They're very finely carved, and there's quite a variety of them. You can also now see a bit of a hallway at the end of the room that looks like it goes into another descending staircase.
I'm gonna use another healing potion.
Sure.
Because I've got 1 left.
Demon X says, you guys have used a lot of healing potions for 2.5 rooms.
They don't have a healer. I gave them a bunch of potions so that I could smack them really hard.
Okay, that's that. And I pick up the 2 daggers.
Yeah, I assumed that you'd all picked up your various weapons.
Yeah. The helmet that was thrown away to the far side.
Mm-hmm.
Do I wear a helmet right now?
You do not.
Is it in good enough shape or is it fittable?
It will fit, but it will give you helmet hair. Are you sure you want that?
You know what? Never mind. I'd rather die.
Priorities.
I do have priorities.
Would you like some armor that doesn't mess up your hair?
What would that be? Is it magical armor, you mean?
Yes.
Ooh. I'm always good for more armor, especially if I'm going to be smacking foes face to face.
Wait, are you wearing armor already?
I don't think I am.
Oh.
I don't think I have any.
Ooh.
Because
I'm
if you are, it doesn't
not
work.
entirely certain how that would stack with the... Actually, no, that's only
It
if you're
doesn't.
not wearing heavy armor. Never mind.
No, this straight up doesn't work if the target is wearing armor.
Although I have
Yeah,
unarmored,
no,
I have unarmored
I was trying to
defense.
think whether or not that stacks with the barbarian getting to add con to AC, but that applies as long as they're not wearing heavy armor. So this should.
Yeah, so your AC becomes 13 plus Dex plus Con.
Strength plus con, you may gain this benefit while using a shield.
Tank.
So I can, okay, so it will add on then. So it'd be a +2?
+3.
Oh, +3.
You now have 19 AC.
19 AC. I can remember that. And yeah, and it even actually stacks with a shield. I can even use a shield if I found a shield, but I don't have a shield. Although I could say maybe did I flatten out the other enemy good enough to be a shield? No, just joking. Let's go.
No. In the thrill of the fight, I of course have completely forgotten about traps, so
So you're gonna like check
yep,
for them?
we're gonna go all the way over there.
All right.
You're at the top of the stairs.
It's
And
watch
of
the
course
first
you can
step. We found out that the
Set
first
foot
step
on the first step again.
is always the
It is a
doozy.
step.
Oh,
Watch your feet.
well, you should. What?
Continue to proceed down the stairs.
Oh, investigate! Investigate!
And continue.
Investigate! Ah!
Leave it to Rhino
see a
to
door?
find traps with your hit points.
All right, I'll follow.
The door, however, I do remember the mimic, so I am going to investigate the door first.
Oh Lord!
No traps, just a lock.
Well, I know how to deal with that.
What's the light
Oh,
situation down
apparently-
here?
Apparently, I do not know
That's
how to...
still enough, though.
Mm.
Oh. Well, given that the lock's picked, I open the
Sorry,
door.
I'm hitting all the wrong things. Hang on a moment.
I have learned my lesson. The next door I kick down, though, I'm gonna kick music into the door, and then I don't want to mimic on my leg again. That's all I'm saying. Oh Lord, there's a clown skull.
As you swing the door open, two beams of fire come shooting straight at you. Music.
Luckily, it's not me.
Can I dodge
Really?
those?
A nat 1? The other one hit. You can use evasion if you would like.
I don't think I have evasion. It's not listed.
I mix up the names for them. One of them is Dex save. If you're making a Dex save, then it makes it more effective. The other is you can use your reaction to reduce damage. I forget which one
It's
you
like
have.
uncanny dodge and then evasion, I think, or something like that.
I've got uncanny dodge, but that's only if somebody attacks me. I can just use my reaction to half the
one
damage.
of the, oh yeah, no. This ray of fire is coming from a flaming skull you can see hovering on the other side
Oh
of the
my
room.
God.
It is attacking you.
Yeah,
You
evasion.
can use uncanny dodge.
Ooh, I dodge uncannily. How do
Yeah,
we...
you managed to jerk to the side. It only clips your shoulder. But your shirt's smoldering a little bit. You can feel the sting of a burn as you take 3 points of fire damage,
Oh,
and that's after.
I also have hellish resistance.
Yes, you do. So that goes down to 1.
Thank you.
Wow.
And
Look at you, then.
you can see a much fancier, angrier looking suit of armor. That's not actually, that's hovering slightly above the floor. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Select your dude. Don't before you roll.
I'll select my dude, make the roll. I just want to point out that music right now, because of the hellish resistance, is... this is going to be terrible. Is only singed which is my typo for singed. Mentally.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it was bad. When it was getting there, I'm like, this is not gonna work.
There are so many songs with fire in it you could have gone for.
I know. Hey, look at my initiative though.
Goodness gracious, big balls of fire, maybe?
Or big laser beams of fire. Let's go check out.
Somebody say laser beam of fire.
Oh boy.
Fast move.
Excuse
Damn it,
me,
I thought I
going to
fixed
do.
that spelling.
Position of privilege.
Unfortunately for y'all, the suit of armor rolled high.
Oh, did
So
it
it's just going to kind of like
pin us in here?
float. What was that, Briar?
It's gonna pin us in here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Actually, hang on. Let me check it. Nope. I forgot what its dex modifier was. You have better dexterity than it does. You can-
Aw, I like it when enemies come to me, though. Saves me the walk. Alright, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go
As a
on.
DM, I totally know what I'm doing.
Sweet.
Don't mind me.
Bam. Go right up to it.
You are right up to it.
And I will only get one swing, but I'm gonna swing.
No, you get both swings.
Do I? I get to move and swing both times?
Yeah.
Movement is separate from action.
Also, I
Separate
need to
attack
rage
always
as well.
goes.
Can I rage again, or only once per day?
Raging is a bonus action.
Oh, lovely. I can rage, run up to, and whack-a-dack.
Whack-a-dack.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, both. Oh,
Did I do it too many times?
the third one's an accident.
Yeah.
The first hit, you slam into the chest piece, but as you draw back for the second one, it scrapes over the shields. That's the armor raises to deflect it.
Oh, so
So
this-
roll damage for one of those.
Okay, so for the 23 then.
Yep.
I'll roll that one.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. They all roll the same.
13!
Becomes 15 with rage.
Alright. Okay, well, that's my movement, I suppose.
Yeah, no, as you slam into the chest piece, it kind of rings like a gong.
It's a good thing I don't have to worry about, like, shock damage or anything.
Yeah, but the thing is, you are now right up against it. So it's going to draw its long sword and make 2 melee attacks against you.
Oh, I thought you said it was gonna hug me. Damn it. Alright.
Really? Continuing the shit rolls? Okay, only one of those is still going to connect, though, unfortunately for you.
Ah, it's okay.
You can feel the mage armor kind of flex around you as the sword comes careening down and slices into your bicep, but it's not enough to throw the hit off.
Okay.
You take 12 points of slashing damage, reduced to 6.
Alright. So I'm down to 51. This is fine.
Indeed.
Things could be worse.
Music, you are up.
Music's gonna get you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run up and stab him with the sneak attack.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Oh, that looks
you
good.
hit. So roll sneak attack damage too. Ooh!
That's 9 damage.
That's 21 total.
You kind of like drag your rapier along the armor as you sideswipe, and you can see you actually leave quite a deep score in it. Yeah, as it kind of turns the helmet to watch you. Tracy, it's your turn.
Tracy's gonna fire off a crossbow bolt the size of a car. Wait, cars don't exist. Size of a horse-drawn cart.
She pulls out a bit of fleece, actually, and from what you guys can see, she's just waving her hands and muttering something. But from the enemy's point of view, suddenly a baby dragon appears about 10 foot tall.
What?
Right
Which
next
one
to
are you
him.
targeting?
The dude that's standing next to Briar and Rhino.
The armor. And what effect is this?
Oh, that didn't actually do what it needed to do. That is what I cast. Oh, that's long.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Wall of
information.
text.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have died. Critted by a wall of text.
Not a problem. Spell has no. I'm gonna give this to you. That spell has no effect on constructs, and the armor is a construct.
Didn't read that part.
So we'll pretend that
What's-
you didn't do that.
Yeah, what's the other creature look like? the
It
floating
appears
skull?
to be a skull that is floating and on fire.
So very likely
Back to
undead
plan
as
A.
well.
It's gonna burn in hell.
Ooh.
Hey, that's really inconsiderate of you to say.
The tiefling is like, hey, wait a second. Those are my people.
So yeah, the diamond glows red again.
What type of damage do you want?
Fire.
Fire damage. Ooh.
The fire
'Cause
washes
it's
over the
cool.
skull, but it seems to almost get sucked into the burning mane, and the
Oh, no,
flames
I'm
around it grow
targeting the
larger as it
armor.
cackles at you.
I haven't.
Oh, you said the armor. I'm sorry. I was
That's
not
fine.
paying enough attention. So many things to keep track of.
Yeah, it's always difficult.
Yeah, no, the armor is looking really rough. It's almost like you've melted a little bit, and it's almost starting to quiver, like it's having trouble holding its.
I'm looking forward to dismantling it.
I keep forgetting.
Now
illusions
it's the
don't
flame
work.
skull's turn. It's going to kind of do a flip, cackle, and a tiny little bead shoots out of its mouth before landing straight at Briar's feet.
What?
And turning in. There's a beat of pause, and then a giant explosion engulfs you, music, and the armor. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, goody. Roll.
Is this literally Bob?
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
What was
that
that?
sounds like fireball.
Yes, that is Fireball.
Fireball
Oh,
bad.
What did you
Let's
say,
hope-
Rhino?
Well, in that case, I'd like to uncanny dodge and, of course, hellish resistance.
Yep, so you're only going to take a quarter damage. Briar is gonna have to. Ooh, that's a good start to the roll. Briar's gonna have to just face tank this shit.
Are my flowers intact?
That's going to be 27 fire damage.
Oof.
So, Rhino, you take half of that, so you take 6. Briar has to take the full amount, and you can smell something vaguely sweet coming from your head, Briar. I'm afraid the flowers might be gone.
Oh, that skull's gonna
You
die.
notice that the armor appears completely unaffected by this.
Right. Okay, well let's hope it
Skull
doesn't do
is
that a
then going
lot.
to cackle and duck down the hallway.
You mean it's leaving? No! Ah! Okay.
It went through that way.
Yep.
Alright, well this...
But as you're winding up to start smacking the thing, you feel something pushing into your spine, Briar. I need you to make a, shoot, what's it?
What? What's pushing into my spine?
I need you to make a, dexterity saving throw. Oh no! Yes!
What do you mean?
What?
Oh no and yes. These are two opposite exclamations. What? What?
Gelatinous cube.
Yup. Music, you watch a kind of shimmer in the air, just sort of move towards, and you can hear a very slight slurping noise as something just sort of pushes into and seemingly consumes Briar, whose feet leave the ground and starts kind of rotating upside down in midair.
Alright. Well. Okay.
Right, you also take damage from that.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. Things you never want to hear your DM say. That'll be 17 acid damage.
I am down to
Ow.
7 hit points. I am down to
Sorry.
7 hit points. Although I'm raging, do I get anything from that?
Not against acid
No,
damage.
that's true, yeah. Wow, I am in a bad way. It is my turn, though, right? Or do I miss my turn? No, I get my turn.
Yeah, now it is your turn.
Alright, so I don't want to be in here. At all.
No, you do not.
I feel like I have to try to use my entire turn to get out.
Yep, that'll be a strength check.
Okay. Okay, maybe? Hopefully?
I mean, you rolled a save instead of a check, but you still succeed. You can leave the cube at a space of your choice.
Right. Only one space away, though.
Right, you still have to be adjacent to it.
Is that his action or his entire turn?
It's gonna be his
'Cause that's
action. You still have a bonus action if you'd like to drink a potion.
I have
And
one
your
left,
movement if you wanna
and
allow it.
I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna try to make it worth it. Yeah, because if I don't, I'm gonna
As
go
long
down.
as it keeps you up for one more attack, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so it says 2d6. No, 2d4.
2d4 plus 4 for
2D.
standard.
Okay. 2d4
2d4 plus 2.
plus 2. Okay. Roll good. Ah, that's not bad. That's not.
Okay, seriously,
almost
I've got to stop closing things instead of minimizing them. I am a dumbass.
All right. So I get plus 9. So I'm at 16 now. 16 HPs, and I don't get to have a turn other than just trying to save my life.
Pretty much. You kind of start struggling mightily, then eventually sort of swim, question mark, to the edge of it. Kind of plant your hands across each side and
Glop. Ooh.
kind of like pull yourself out with a sucking noise.
So my flowers are burnt.
The remainder of your flowers are still in the cube.
No! My flowers. Alright. I came into this looking good. Oh well. So that's now I guess it's Metalhead's turn. Damn it.
Yep, Metal Face's turn. It's going to swing its longsword once at each of you. That's gonna... Yeah, no, that actually misses both of you.
Yay!
The swing catches just on the edge of the cube each time, and that slows the blade just enough that you both manage to dodge it.
Okay. Alright, music.
Yeah, so
Finish
I'm
him.
thinking... I have a burglar's pack with 2 flasks of oil in it, and a tinderbox. So could I uncork one of the flasks, jam it into the cube, and set it on fire?
Sure.
I wonder what that would do.
Then I'd like to try that. Wait, is that sleight of hand?
I'm just going to
Acrobatics?
say make a basic dexterity throw. I mean, the cube's garbage. You managed to hit it.
Oh, cool. This is fine.
6 AC. It's not difficult.
So now there's an open flask of oil inside the cube. I'd like to set fire to it with the tinderbox.
Sure. Fuck, what do I even have? Roll survival.
Oh, mother...
Which is wisdom based.
-2. Oh.
Yeah, that's enough. I'll give that to you. The flame, you can see kind of like this trail of oil through the cube where the open mouth of the flask has been drifting, and you kind of manage to get some sparks onto it. So I'll say that the cube takes, the cube takes a bunch of fire damage and is now like vaguely on fire on that side. It wiggles unhappily.
Oh, it wiggles unhappily. It's not in the turn order, so I'm guessing it's...
That would be my fault. It's supposed to be right after the flame skull. I'll get on that in a second.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's okay if it misses its turn. I'm fine with that.
So we now have a gelatinous cube that's on fire, so don't get eaten.
Oh my.
Oh shit! Thank you for making me think of that.
Oh no! Look, no.
I think that's the end of my turn then.
Music thought of it.
Yeah.
Music gets absorbed, not me.
So Tracy, what are you gonna do?
We have a big cube that's in the way of me and my target.
Yeah. Do you have any emollients?
Do I have any what?
Emollients. Oh, can you saponify it? Can we make soap out of this thing?
You can certainly try.
I'm just thinking that's a lot of soap. You could sell it for a profit.
Tracy spins her diamond in a different direction, and it turns purple as I do lightning damage to the cube.
Hopefully that works.
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
The lightning seems like it might spark the fire a little higher.
So you get trapped in it now. You have acid, fire, and lightning damage. No.
I would cast Magic Missile if I had it.
How much does a wand of magic missile cost? It's pretty worth it.
Those are pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. And super effective.
Minimize, not close. Stop being the dumb.
Wonder how many hit points this thing has. It's giant, so.
What am I going?
I had kind of thought that the skull was going to be like the big bad of this, and it ran away, and then I got absorbed by a cube.
I feel like the skull is the big bad. It's just gonna summon more shit until we kill it.
Well, that, or it just come back around when it has another fireball to toss. Although I'm thinking it's only got one fireball. I'm really hoping it's only got one fireball.
Yeah, the skull's going to reappear and do another flip.
Oh no. So it's casting a spell.
What am I looking?
Oh shit.
Everybody do the.
Do a
No, that's
flip.
fine.
I would rather it just come at me so I can bat it. As if it was a softball. What is that?
And a sphere of fire appears on the ground and goes tearing across all three of you.
Oh, flaming spear! Sphere, how lovely.
It's a good thing I'm immune to fire. All of a sudden, because I can't be any more badly burned.
God damn it! I wanted the spell card, not the stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So is that 2 damage?
No, no, that is not. I thought I would dump out the spell card, not just be dumb and. You do both get to make dexterity saving throws.
All right, don't fail me now.
A gleaming endowment.
Ooh,
Say something.
Fanian. Oh, see. Thanks very much.
I mean, it's not much. You both failed, and you both take only. Come on, brain, you can do this. 4 fire damage. You do notice, however, that as the sphere kind of rolls through and practically mows you down, the armor is knocked down and doesn't get back up.
Oh.
Can I uncannily dodge and hellish resistance the fire sphere too?
Yes.
So
You
that's
take
only 1 damage then.
Damage.
Mischievous. Fanian is asking. Well, they just donated, but in the message they said, "Can I gift a +1 to the cube's attack damage rolls?"
Oh shit! I'll consider it. I mean, it's already on fire. That makes it pretty dangerous.
Oh.
It's CO2. What could go wrong?
Beer chat, you're the worst. Let's make this happen.
Oh. I had to read it though because it came with a tip. It's just I can't ignore it.
Well, it's the cube's turn.
And it's going for
Also,
Being set on
Skull
fire.
ducks back around the corner like a jerk.
stupid skull.
Yeah, the cube's going to move to try and engulf both of you.
Uh
So I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
oh, here I die.
Does the cube not take fire damage first?
Yes, it does. Oh no.
I'm
Briar.
so dead.
Oh!
Music, you get pushed out in a direction of your choice.
Good night, everybody. I'm unconscious.
You might not be.
Oh lord. Acid.
Yeah, no, the cube rolled garbage on its acid damage that time, so you take 6 acid damage.
Plus fire damage or no?
Yeah, I'm working on the fire damage.
Oh god.
You are so lucky, man. Plus 2 fire damage.
So 8 minus. I'm at 4. And I'm inside this thing again.
Yep, as well as the remains of the armor floating beside you. The fire on the cube seems to grow a little bigger.
I wish I could attack this thing from the inside. I could totally
I mean, you
Guardians
can,
of the Galaxy it.
in theory, you could try and practice. I'm not sure that would work.
Probably not. I just end up being taking more acid damage. Put the armor on. Oh, there's an idea, but I think it'd still have to be like outside of the acid pool of gel.
Well, I mean, it's also like armor that would be too slightly big for music.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah.
At
One
any
more.
rate, it's your turn.
McFancy Pants no longer. I don't even have any, I don't have any.
I mean,
I don't even know if I have
raging, so
pants
you
right
haven't-
now.
yeah, your pants are kind of melted.
Oh my.
You could say that the fancy pants has been pantsed. You are raging because you've been taking a shit ton of damage, so you do have advantage on the roll to get the hell out of here.
And it's just a strength roll, right?
Yep.
You're clicking a strength saving roll though. Click the actual stat to do.
I mean, if he does the save, if he rolls the save by mistake, I just subtract 3. Oh yeah. And
I'm out.
you are on the ground in a puddle of sadness all over again. You
I
can still move, and
am.
well, you're actually out of potions right now.
I'm going to swing. If I can.
Can't really do that because you kind of had to spend your action to get out of there. You can move far away though. And knowing your character sheet, you can move really far. You've also noticed that this thing is kind of slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I
Sorry.
mean, you can move farther than that if you want to.
I want to be here so that if Tracy so desires, they can give me a potion.
Yeah, the cube kind of like half-heartedly tries to like punch you with a pseudopod as you go by, but you manage to skitter away.
Can you imagine as I'm trying to get away?
Shockingly quickly for a halfling. This one's a bit like the Flash.
Oh man.
Music, you're up.
Although actually, I
I'm
just
gonna
thought of
sprint
something.
after the angry skull, so I'm gonna head that way.
If I'm raging,
Alright.
do I get? Can I run away if I'm raging?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I'm not. I don't think I've ever played a barbarian, so this is fun. I was hoping that would be the case. Otherwise, I'd
Okay,
have
go.
to stand and fight.
Yeah, you can get right up next to it. I'll let you do that.
Lost.
Woo!
Well,
So it
I
kind of like flips upside down to stare at you.
Oh god, kill it, please.
I'm gonna rapier the fuck out of that skull.
And because you're a swashbuckler, you get sneak attack. Ooh! So roll 66 because sneak attack damage are dice, so they get doubled too.
Lovely.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Some fries.
Yeah, no, you stab it through the eye socket, and when you pull your rapier back, the inert skull is just kind of lodged on it.
Nicely done. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Yeah, like, holy shit. 44 damage in one hit. That's pretty sweet.
That's sick.
I'm guessing you take your bonus action to kind of, like, remove the skull from the rapier.
I'm gonna grab the rapier with 2 hands and just fling it around. Get off! Get off! Get off!
Yeah, no, I'll let you just kind of, like, smash it into the wall and damage it just enough that it slides down.
The fireball is probably gone too, eh? The sphere?
Correct.
Alright. They don't have to worry about that coming my way.
I mean, there's still a source of fire in the room that is mobile, but...
Oh, that's true too. Somebody set it on fire.
Yes. Tracy, you're up.
You're right there, Briar?
I'm just gonna, like...
Bleeding heavily.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
burnt,
look at you and breathe heavily.
Hair's looking in bad shape, which is the most important sign there is.
I know, right? You know I'm in rough shape when my hair is not right.
So Tracy pats on her chest pockets in the trench coat and realizes that's not where she's keeping the potions. And a little shuffle, like at around waist height, and then suddenly an arm extends and hands you a regular.
Oh. I will take it without
Also,
question.
since I forgot to mention this earlier, I mean, some of it's obvious, but Briar is a halfling, Rhino, aka Music, is a tiefling, and Tracy, aka Tyrope, is a half-elf, who just had an arm appear at waist height.
Just handing me a potion.
Yep.
Okay. Now, is it administered, or do I...
No, it's just... I mean, you can use the action to feed it to him, or you can just hand it to him for him to drink whenever.
No, I'm handing it.
Yep.
Okay, then
Easy
I'll
enough.
handle it when my turn comes around. Thank
Yep.
Does the cube look like the lightning work?
Like what? Oh yeah,
Does it
no, the
look like-
lightning worked.
The lightning worked. Alright, then obviously the next point of call is more like.
Yep. Yep, indeed.
you.
Bzz, bzz. Cube lights up from the inside in an interesting way.
One of those like orbs that if you put your finger on it, the lightning goes at that point.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly like one of those.
Oh god, now I want to touch it.
What?
The cube
Trust
is going
me, you
to
don't.
slurp its way towards you, but can't reach you on its turn.
Alright. Huh. Alright, so what I'll do, because it moved two
So
spaces.
no longer in a rage because you did not take damage or attack something for the course of your last turn.
That's fine. I will... Okay, first things first, I will take the potion, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
So 8. Hey, that's not bad. That's like quite nice. Plus 8. So I'm back to where I started when I almost died. And now I'm gonna fling a axe at it if I can.
Absolutely.
What roll is that? Is that dexterity or?
You should be able to just click hand axe. It's set up correctly. Yeah, no, the hand axe just sort of impacts and then sinks into the center, so roll damage.
Oh, so it does hit.
Yeah, it does hit. It's got 6 AC. Gelatinous cubes are not hard to hit.
Okay. 8.
Yep. The axe is now slowly spinning, but you can see a little slice that's shimmering in what had been the flat plane. You can throw a second axe if you would like.
But I took my potion, or no?
Extra attack.
I keep forgetting that. Right, okay.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
Okay. And so.
A second axe joins the first. They are now on a synchronized swimming routine.
It's just like, how do you like it? And that's my turn.
Music.
I'm gonna come back around the corner, screaming, "I killed the skull! I killed the skull!"
Yep.
And keep running up to the thing, and then swipe at it with the rapier.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Nothing's
I just
adjacent,
had to
so
look.
you get sneak attack, because what the hell are swashbucklers even?
I was just looking. I don't think I technically need to roll for my rapier because I think my modifiers stack up higher than 6.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it's basically roll to see if you get a nat 20. Gee, you hit. Shocking. Roll sneak attack.
Oh.
Yeah, no, music kind of comes careening around the corner and makes a flying leap before stabbing the rapier into it.
Is that 19 total damage?
Yep.
That's painful.
The gelatinous cube is definitely looking like more like a gelatinous sad lump that is on fire.
I like a gelatinous sad lump. It's better off.
Tracy.
I gotta look something up real quick.
Walk up beside it and have that arm that gave me that potion punch it. I'm pretty sure it's got some amount of heft in the punch.
I could.
Gelatinous Emmentaler cube.
But you know what's better than having one arm?
Oh god.
Having 3 of me.
Yep.
There's 3
Sorry,
of you?
4.
What?
I cast mirror image, now there's 4 of me.
Oh wow.
Yep, you now see 4 tall, skinny half-elves in trench coats.
You know, with all the damage I've just taken, I'm a little bit unnerved. I'm like blinking, I'm rubbing my eyes. It's like, did I get hit that hard?
Or is that just a side effect of the potion you got from
Oh, there's
the
that.
waste of a half elf?
Yeah. Just 6 seconds ago, I swallowed this stuff that a
Yeah,
hand
so the
gave me.
cube's gonna take some fire damage, but it's still barely.
It's trucking. So what's
And it's going to wobble back and forth to try and slurp both of you up.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no! So music's gonna get engulfed.
Let me tell you, man,
Tracy,
it
I'm
hurts.
gonna need some saves from you.
Is that an AoE or a targeted attack?
It's functionally an AoE.
So mirror image doesn't work against it. I messed up.
Nope.
Just one spell. This is fine.
Yeah,
Do I get to hellishly rebuke it?
sure. Alright.
Don't you touch me!
Whoa. What's it gonna do? How much damage?
Let's. Ooh, dang, that's gonna be high.
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh no.
Yes!
What is happening? The DM is happy and this is not good.
So, as the cube moves to engulf Tracy, hang on, I need to grab a thing.
Uh-huh.
My cover is blown.
I have no idea.
No, click the right thing, not the wrong one.
While you're doing the technical bits, I'll just describe the scene. Oh, there you go.
So, as the cube pushes Tracy back, you notice that the bottom half of the trench coat is still being yanked into the cube. And as Tracy gets pushed back and kind of like falls, seemingly far too tall for the trench coat now, you can see a second question mark gnome now floating and spinning in the cube.
It's 2 gnomes in a trench.
Yes!
It
Yes,
wasn't
it is.
it wasn't an elf. It's 2 gnomes in a trench coat.
Correct.
That is amazing.
Music, you also got slurped up.
Did you do the 18 damage to the cube?
Yes, but that happens after you take your damage.
Oh.
Yeah. So that will be, 8 points of acid damage. The music kind of burbles something out angrily in the middle of the cube, and you can see a couple air bubbles rising to the top, and as they pop, the cube just kind of like melts down from there and turns into a puddle on the floor, with music sitting and the gnome just kind of flat out and not really moving.
Wait, I killed another thing?
Yeah, how much?
You take acid damage when you get engulfed.
I did.
Yes, so did he.
How much?
8.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Yup.
Oh my, you better go give him a potion. You got one left. We've got one left. So, at least I know where that mysterious hand came from now.
So I'm guessing you run over and feed him a potion.
Yeah, Tracy runs over and feeds him one of her potions.
Do you divest yourself of the coat first?
I have no rush to run. I can walk.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'll let you waddle over.
Essentia, thank you. Hello, welcome.
Because with a coat like that, it's waddling.
Because mirror image only duplicates yourself, should we not have seen 3 half copies of what we presume to be Tracy at that point?
Well, now that you think back on it, the copies didn't really have feet.
Oh.
But, like, they certainly copied her and the way her long coat was moving.
Okay.
That's cool.
And like, you can still see the copies around her with the trailing coat.
Well, I'm gonna drink the potion of greater healing.
44 plus 4.
The Demonek is saying that we have to keep our guard up in case the cube had babies hiding around somewhere. In other words, watch out for gelatinous cubs.
Whoops. That's 40. There we go.
Alright, so the gnome on the ground kind of like sits up and scratches his head sheepishly before looking at Tracy, who you see they look incredibly similar, and he's just like, sorry, sis.
Oh my. I feel like we need to take a rest. Because I don't know what's behind that door, but I know I'm not capable of fighting it.
You can certainly take a short rest.
Sure, we'll take a short rest.
Which is going to give me how many hit points?
So to do that, you roll hit dice. As a barbarian, you have a d12 as a hit die. And you can roll as many as you want during a short rest, and you regain that many.
Oh wait, due to my arcane recovery thing, I get all my spells, right? No.
Some of them. It's much more limited than everything. Read the description.
Yeah.
You do notice, shortly after you feed and throw the potion, that the door to the room slams shut behind you.
Did I do that right? So I get hit dice 9, so I get 9 added to my total?
Yep. You get 9. And you start with like
Yep.
6 hit dice, so now you've got 5 left.
Yep, right, and you also had your con modifier to that, which is the thing I consistently forget. So you can roll as many of those as you want, up to 6.
So d12 plus 3, so I got plus 9. I will definitely do that again. Very easily do that again. Actually, I'm going to do it twice more. So 12 and 7, that's not bad. Plus 7. So back up to 44. I wonder if that's going to be enough. You know what? It's stupid to have leftover health that I didn't use and I die.
Yeah.
I've got room to go, so I got 1, 2, 3 more. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it out. 5, 15, and 9.
Another 29.
That's another, yeah, 29. Which I have room for. Because I was really badly hurt. Oh, no, I don't have room for it. 73 of 68. So, no, I have to be at 68. Whatever.
Yeah. I overkilled mine as well, but yeah, it's better to have your
Not
hit
how it works, Tyrope. It's half your wizard level, not all of it. So you can recover
Yeah,
one.
I still had a 3rd level spell slot. I now have 2 of them total.
Okay, you got it.
2, not recovered. Do it.
All right.
Ah! All right. Well,
So,
I'm back to full.
As you're coming to the end of your short rest, you do hear a clatter from over here.
Oh no.
Over where? Oh, over there.
I don't know. I just pinged it. That wasn't mischievous. That was me.
Oh.
It's probably the gelatinous cubs.
The gelatinous cubs are moving.
And you see a very familiar friend coming around the corner.
Uh-oh. Kill it. Oh yeah, definitely kill it.
And it's going to shoot to raise a fire at the closest thing, aka music, because it's cranky with music for killing it.
I... Uncanny dodge and hellish resistance it again.
That is working out really well for you.
It is. There's a lot of fire damage here.
Please don't stop the music.
Right, so that will be 2
mm.
rolls. One of them you duck and it just kind of clips your horn, which irritating, but it doesn't really hurt. The other one slams into your knee, so you're kind of like hopping around after the damage. That will be, come on brain, 13 reduced to a quarter is 6. 3. Math.
Do we need to roll initiative again?
Sure. Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. My fancy pants are looking a little bit more... Actually, I don't have my pants. I don't think I have pants anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm running around here with my...
You have Hulk pants is what you have.
Yeah, my hair is disheveled. Ugh. Alright. What's that? Oh, a 23 initiative. Oh, this thing's gonna get clattered. Smattered.
Do I roll separate or
Battered.
same initiative still?
He'll just move on the same initiative to keep things simple. So, McFancy Pants, it appears that this thing is back, has a friend, whatever, it's here to annoy you again.
1, 2.
You gonna smack it?
I am. I'm gonna go in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There.
Briar makes like the flash and zips around the corner.
Yep. And I'm
Surprise.
gonna smack
45 movement, yo.
We're gonna see now. That's going to be a wackadoo and a wackadoo.
Yep, both of those hit. And for anyone in chat wondering how the hell a halfling has 45, barbarian is +10, and he's also got the mobile feat, which is another +10.
Woo! Super quick.
So go ahead and roll damage on those. Ooh.
Is that 12? Okay.
Yep.
And then what happened?
That gave a crit, but we're ignoring the second number, so we'll just take the first bit of that damage.
Okay, so 12 and...
So 26 total.
Okay. Alright. That's a good start.
Yeah, you kind of, like... Skulls have ear holes. This thing now has ear slashes.
I'm going to see if we can't connect the eye sockets to the ear holes.
Yeah, this thing is cranky that you're right there, so it's going to try and hit you, but this is going to prove to be a very dumb option because it's a ranged attack in melee, so it has disadvantage, and your AC is 19 now.
I'm back!
Thanks to mage armor, so holy shit, one of those actually connects.
Oh, wow.
Rolled a 17 and a 19. Yeah, well, one of the rays goes wide over your shoulder, but it basically belches the second one directly into your face, and you take
Okay.
9 points of fire damage.
How much?
9.
9? Wow, this thing does hit hard, though. Hard enough. Alright.
Rhino.
I am so fed up with you.
Kastab.
There's gotta be a way to...
Dead.
Nice.
This time you stab it through the other eye socket.
Is it dead again?
Is there any way that we can
Yes.
make sure it stays dead? Probably not.
I mean, you could roll checks to see about that. It's clearly got some kind of magic thing, so...
Yeah. I will roll, I don't know, knowledge arcana, I guess.
Yep.
I've got a
You can roll
-1,
Arcana.
but
Yeah, you actually do have a good idea. You get wait. I need to stop closing things instead of minimizing them. You know that there's probably 2 or 3 ways to get rid of this. If you have holy water, you can destroy it by dumping that on the remains. Dispel magic and possibly remove curse would also be able to shut this thing down.
do we have the ability? I don't have holy water, I'm sure of it.
Nope.
And I don't do spells.
I do spells.
I mean, it took
I
this
don't do
thing an
those.
hour to come back.
Okay, so maybe we can just be in and out faster than it comes back. That would be nice. You guys want to go through this door? Actually, better idea. Music, do you want to check for traps?
Sure. I check the door for traps.
I stand over here.
Seems safe.
Okay.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
I try and unlock the door.
Both these tools. Oh yeah, no problem. Once again, it's almost like you had the key.
Pop the lock,
And open sesame.
and then I will go in first, if that's the case.
All right, you see a small chamber, fairly simple, just a, lightly carved band at around your eye level. You do see an inscription on the floor.
Can I read it?
It is in halfling. I will put that in the thing. Let me dig that out.
The script is in halfling. Ooh.
While he reads, I'm gonna try and get past him and walk into the room.
It turns out the inscription was like, "Do not pass this until you."
This message will self-destruct now.
Okay, so it did a dom for some reason, but hey.
What?
Oh, was it like a half whisper kind of thing?
It wasn't supposed to be a half whisper kind of thing, but apparently copy pasting something that has an enter in the middle of it will register as separate messages.
That is fine. I can read it just fine. Right. Haha. That'll be, yeah, well, yeah, of course. I'm not turning around. Let's go.
So what's it say?
It says, "Are you ready to join the rest who have failed?"
And as you say that, the floor disappears beneath you. I need you to make a, this would be dexterity save. Music, you can't do anything.
Rip.
If only I'd not had said that.
Fellow DM understands this. Briar, dex
I
save.
don't want to. Okay.
How to trigger magic trap? Say
Dex
the
save.
magic word.
Bam.
Ooh, yeah, no. You try and make a grab for the wall or the floor in front of you as you begin to fall, but nothing. And you realize that you're not actually leaving the room, per se. It's more that the floor and ceiling have both disappeared, or rather the floor and ceiling are now linked. And you two are now just both falling in the middle of empty air in this room.
Oh.
Are we just falling it, like, kind of hovering?
Can I swim ahead?
Think portal trap.
Ah.
And now you are thinking with portals.
Well, as long as I don't smack into thing at full speed, I think we're gonna be okay. Smack. Damn.
I have 2 spell
Take
slots. Do
20
I
d6.
Cast Featherfall twice?
Uh,
Wait! If I cast it once, I can choose up to 5 fallen creatures within range.
yeah, you can do that.
Sweet!
So now we're falling slower.
Briar, if you like, you can do an athletics check to kind of, like, try to kick off music and get out of there.
Okay. What check you say?
Athletics.
Athletics. Bam.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Woo!
You kind of kick music and he smacks into the wall.
Does that mean I get to kick off from the wall?
Make make an acrobatics check with advantage.
Ugh.
Yeah, you managed to grab on. So, Briar, you are now safe on the ground.
Hey, there we go.
I didn't mean to grab on per se, but more like shove myself the opposite direction then.
Well,
like
it's more that because you've grabbed on, you can now you can make another acrobatics check from where you're braced to try and like land where Briar is.
Oh, nice.
I make a point to try and hit Briar as hard as possible.
You're doing flips and shit.
I'm gonna roll the
And yes,
dexterity
you can
check to get out of the way.
absolutely see Yeah, your background as an acrobat absolutely shows, and you land with a mighty flourish.
Wow. That's
I was
not
trying to
flying.
hit into
That's
Briar as hard as
falling with
possible.
style.
Oh, yeah, no, like, you land on his shoulders, sending him backwards onto the ground, and, you know, do the, I stuck it while standing on his prone body.
I dust myself off.
With me standing on top of you.
Yes. I dust you off and me.
Hey, that's my trick.
What's the cap on fall damage? In 5th ed? 10
it's
D6?
like 20d6 with the terminal velocity.
Yeah, I thought it was 20d6, yeah. And the reason I remember that is because I've had to roll that before.
Yeah. At any rate, there's effectively a pit in front separating the party now.
Well, it's just a portal room, right?
Yeah, but it functionally means that if you go in there, you fall. You could try to, say, climb across the wall, get to them. Like, you definitely have options, it's just, you know, the floor isn't there.
Yeah, Featherfall is up to 5 falling creatures within range. So can we say that we jumped in as I cast it?
Sure.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to try to jump in that vague direction and hope that momentum is conserved between portals.
Yes, momentum is conserved between portals.
It's going to be a less than graceful landing, but they'll make it across tumbling.
Roll your choice of athletics and acrobatics. Let's see if you face plant.
Oh. Roll good. Make it look good. What?
Dang!
Everybody's better at this than me.
You land in front of music. Kind of, really no trouble at all. Gruid smacks into your back, but also makes it.
Oh, hi,
At
bro.
any rate, you can see a long hallway. You do see 4 raised depressions on the ground.
Okay.
Let me make those visible.
4 raised depressions, so which way are they?
Shut up!
They're sad, but also
4
high.
slightly raised sections of ground.
Okay.
You can see a couple offshoots, and seems to just be a hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna say that perhaps music should check for traps and such.
And I say you should. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Is it possible for me...
Yeah, that's a trap.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, they make a dexterity saving throw to try and dodge this, as a scythe comes out from the ceiling and careens down towards you.
Oh, I look at that then.
Yeah, no, you
Natural 20s
just
counts.
kind of lean backwards and it slides right in front of your nose before disappearing back into the ceiling.
Oh, I was hoping I could, like, snatch the knife out of the air and keep it.
I mean, it's a big scythe. It's a bit larger than a knife.
Okay, then never mind.
I'm gonna step up and give him a shove to see if I can get him to step onto the first depression or raised tile.
Sure. Your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
And if I win,
You're probably not going to win this.
I'm totally gonna, like, push you into it.
Yeah, Briar.
Acrobatics or?
Your choice of acrobatics and athletics.
Oh, definitely
Those you're the one
athletics.
trying to avoid.
Ooh,
Yeah,
barely.
no, you don't budge. It's like pushing a stone wall.
I should have
The,
like.
the four raised bits on the ground do seem easy enough to step around now that you know they're there.
Okay, then I will. I guess there's a roll for that, maybe, or
Nah, just move at half speed.
okay, moving at half speed. Yeah. Yeah. And
And as you land there, you hear a voice say, "Geyser!" And a section of the wall drops open, and a column of water shoots out and slams you into and tries to slam you into the opposite wall. I need you to make a strength save.
oh god, geyser! This is terrible. All right, strength. You say strength save?
Strength save.
But
Yeah, it does push you, but you manage to avoid being knocked prone, and like it's a lot of pressure, but it doesn't. You don't crack your skull into anything.
yeah. Do I move?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm there now. I don't know if any one of you guys want to follow up, but or you just want to wait till I get to the other side, or don't.
Pretty much.
All right, moving half speed. Actually, I'm gonna do an investigation check for this tile.
You can do that.
I'm rolling investigation because damn it.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
Oh, it's a 13. That's not very good.
Seems safe.
Oh god, damn it. All right. Well, I guess it seems safe.
Roll dexterity save.
God damn it! I knew it.
You're just like you scan eye level, you scan the floor, it all seems fine, and then as you step there, 4 previously unseen holes right at like the seam between the wall and floor. Spears erupt out of them and try to stab into you, and succeed because that wasn't tough. And ooh, you take 9 points of piercing damage.
It's just a flesh wound. Okay. I'm gonna investigate this tile. Why am I investigating? Why is music not up here? What the hell?
Because
Or
you've
Tracy
been bullying
with
me.
int.
How's
Just kind of waving at you like parents sending their child off to kindergarten.
that? Oh, that's not good.
You've been bullying me through this dungeon, so now it's your
Seems
turn.
fine.
All right, moved into it. Nothing? Okay. I'm gonna investigate again.
Seems fine.
Ah!
And as you step forward, the far wall, something begins to gleam on the far wall, and as you see runes trace out a large circle and flash, I need you to make a will save.
Oh, I got that then. I got that will. Where's my will?
In before he rolls a 1.
You mean wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw for Briar.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a bonus. Okay.
See, that's why I don't go first.
Oh yes.
Am I going to be able to, like, hurtle myself backwards and kill the person who's not actually up here doing me any favors?
So about hurtling yourself backwards. Abject terror takes a hold of your mind. You need to
is this
get out
fear?
of here. You need to get out of here now, and like you cannot stay here a moment longer. You must use your turn to go sprinting backwards.
Okay, I have advantage on fear saving things because I'm
Yes,
brave.
you do.
Yeah, advantage on saving throws.
You still
versus fear.
fail.
Really?
Yep.
Even though I rolled
Failed
once?
by 1. DC 16.
Oh, because
so
the other
I need you
one.
to go
Oh.
sprinting backwards.
Oh god. So how far do I go?
At least 30 feet.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Alright, smash.
Oh boy.
1 further. And you do have danger sense, so I will give you advantage on the dexterity save. So I need you to make 5 dexterity saving throws and a strength save.
Oh my god!
1, 2,
As you
3.
go careening through all the traps again.
Rotten.
So,
Okay, let's see.
advantage, right?
Yep, advantage. So that will be fail, success. Okay, you actually succeed on a lot of those, so you take half damage from most of them.
Oh my god.
I gotta do some math. 15 plus 12 is 30. So 30 halves to 15 from the 4 javelin traps that you'd avoided on your way through. 10 from the spear traps, since you failed and triggered that one.
So minus 10 more. Okay.
Yep, and the geyser buffets you, but you're moving back forward fast enough that it doesn't slam you anywhere.
Okay.
And you're still terrified.
Right then. Well, that's me.
So if no one stops you, you're going to go charging back another 30 feet next round.
I'm gonna step against the wall, but stick my leg out to trip him, to stop him.
Sure.
Oh, range is a thing, dang it.
I'm really hoping your leg breaks.
Yeah, Briar, I need you to make another dexterity save as you go back through the side trap. That one you succeed on. So that one you dodge entirely.
So the siblings just make way.
So,
Yeah.
so what do I roll to stick out my leg to trip him?
I'm just gonna say stick out the leg and Briar has to make a dex save.
This is terrible.
You do see it happening, so he just kind of hops over and dives straight into the portal room.
I'm just gonna swim straight to this wall.
Yup.
Apparently this is where I'm gonna be now for a while.
Yeah, wide-eyed, drenched in sweat, shaking. Barbarian looks like they're having a bad time.
Well,
So having seen all those traps, can I get to the end of the hallway without triggering any of them?
You can get to the end of the hallway without triggering most of them. I'll have you make 2 sleight of hand checks to disable things. That would be the scythe and the geyser. Yep, scythe's down. Geyser is still up, but you didn't trigger it.
Cool, so I think I'm here.
Yep, and you're fine. Whatever had you can see now, slightly burned into the back wall, the shape that had lit up when whatever that effect was hit Briar, but seems to be inert now.
So
Yeah.
do I see what's over here? Because it looks like
Yes,
so
hang on.
I love how
So how long does
Yeah,
it take before
it
Briar-
lasts for a minute, so you'll stop being terrified soon. You see a door to the north and a door to the south.
Mm-hmm.
The door to the south is significantly fancier.
It's a trap.
So I'm thinking I should open the door to the north and go there. Although
you?
that requires a sense of wisdom, which I don't have, so I'm gonna
Ooh, shinies!
I'm gonna investigate in that direction.
Alright, hall door both? Yep. Okay, you do notice there's a very subtle trap on the door, but you do manage to notice it.
Can I disable the trap on the door?
Certainly try.
Oh, that's
Yep.
Siblings are just sitting on the edge with their feet in the portal, waiting for Briar to calm down.
Yeah. It takes a bit of finagling, and there's a heart-stopping moment where you hear a click and think that it's about to trigger, but you can feel a slight shift after that, and you're pretty sure you managed to disable things.
Guys, you can come this way now.
Now, he
Ye-
says, as if he did everything. Alright.
You're probably done being terrified by
Okay.
now, so you can kick off and make it back.
Alright. I'll kick off. Do I have to roll for it? Probably. Well,
We'll say that, like, technically yes, but you're not in combat. You can just kind of flail around and use ropes and whatever to get there eventually.
okay. Well, here I am. I'm back.
And we'll try to catch him so that he doesn't take fall damage.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, easy enough.
All right. So I'm supposing we can go in that direction then.
Yep.
And I know where the traps are too now, obviously.
I mean, I assume music is like verbally guiding or made chalk marks or something.
Yeah, I'll tell him what to watch out for.
Didn't you
Alright.
turn them off?
I turn off the scythe and not the geyser.
Yeah,
Spirit trap.
yeah, so,
You can dodge most of them.
5 of them are disabled. No, wait, 5 of them are easy to avoid. 1's disabled, and the geyser's still up.
Yeah, so guys, you can walk here if you're careful, but watch out for that geyser.
Watch out for any of my blood. Just avoid that area, says RJ.
Yeah, there's definitely a whole bunch of splatters
Alright.
everywhere.
Then I'm gonna make my way back here.
Yep, easy enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember what height the geyser was at, so you can still, like, duck beneath it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty bad. I had 68 hit
You have
points.
taken so much damage
I
in
am-
total.
Yeah, I'm now back down to 25 damage. Or 25 hit points. From 68.
I uncork my greater healing potion, try to reach up to feed him, and just go, just take it.
Oh,
I mean, you're a gnome, he's a halfling, you actually can.
Oh,
be.
right, you're a halfling, right. I can just feed you then.
okay, I will take it. Roll.
44 plus 4.
There
Hey,
you go.
plus 17.
Oh, that's you rolling it. Okay, cool. I'll definitely take it. Wow.
I rolled 3 4s and a 1.
It's
Nice.
very nice. Alright, well, now my health is back to the answer to, the universe and everything.
Music
So-
is standing by this door, this very fancy door that he's unlocked.
I was about to say, is it unlocked already, or do I have to roll the thieves' tools?
No, right. You disabled the trap. You do still need to unlock it.
I think that's
Well, it's a good thing for you that they were in that order, because this lock's trickier than the others. You do actually have to wiggle around a bit, but you feel it give without too much trouble.
And then I open the door.
And then what happens?
And now, you are almost blinded by the glittering riches in front of you. Gold, gems, multiple things, pieces of fine art, a few pieces of furniture, which, odd choice, but they seem to be gilded. But you notice you are not the first person who has been here. On the far wall is a picture of your dear great Uncle Thaddeus, with googly eyes and a twirly mustache, and as you look beneath it, you see a number of quills and ink down below that have been used to deface this portrait. 18 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
So, while it appears you will be able to pay for restorations of your lovely portrait collection by using all of this wealth, once you get it out of here, you will not have replacement portraits in the interim. Alas, this has been the tale of how you got into the vault. The tale of how you managed to escape will have to wait for another day. And that's a wrap, folks.
Oh! I was just going to open that door to the north.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I'm gonna step into the vault while he does that,
You
and
step
around
in.
the corner.
You know what? No. Why am I I'm not going to do any more. I've done too much. I've lost so
Bro,
much health
the door.
to just being curious. Alright.
The door rattles. It is locked.
Oh, okay. And I'm not going to stick my foot in it because it's probably a mimic.
I mean, bro touched it with no trouble.
I guess there's that. Alright, you know what? I'll kick it in. I gotta see what happens.
It's locked.
I was gonna pick the lock, but
I mean, you can roll strength to see if you dent it at all. It's metal.
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
okay, I'm gonna.
I'm not an orc.
I mean, you take care of the first lock and try the door, and then you realize that there's at least one more on here.
What the hell? There's two locks
Yep,
in this.
second lock's down. And what the hell, Rhino? I forgot that you had plus 10 to that. Why did I get...
3 locks in a row.
Expertise.
Well, Whoops. Let me move those.
Hmm. It's just an empty corridor. Maybe. Looks in. Oh!
You see a series of, they're about 2 feet tall, vaguely egg-shaped, with little lights tracing around edges of them. And you see a bunch of what look like just little golems kind of wobble around to face you.
So here's what's gonna happen. I cast Dark Middle,
Okay, you cast darkness.
and I close the door and use my thieves' tools to lock all 3 locks back up. Oh, except the last one.
Well, okay, you break the last lock and the tool off in it, but it probably works. As you slam the door shut, you hear a quiet goodbye.
I'm different.
Oh